Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So if this look looks a little similar, there's a reason to it. You're not dreaming. There is a two-part video that I am filming for you guys that has this look in it. But in this video, I'm going to be showing y'all my most recent favorites and my most recent finds that I have found that I have quickly fallen in love with. So if you're interested, just keep on watching. Now, I know I don't have a lot of products to talk about, but I hope by me sharing the products that I have recently fell in love with kind of gives you an idea. Maybe if you're looking for a new foundation or concealer, maybe that'll give you like a spark to try them as well. And if you do try them out, let me know and leave a comment down below whether you like them or not. So I'm gonna try to keep this in order and do like jump clips of me using the products. So the first product that I start off using is my Morphe Luminous Setting Spray. I have used the Morphe like spray in the black can. I love that, but y'all, you need this in your life if you don't have oily skin. This setting spray makes your skin so luminous and so dewy. I personally don't like when my makeup turns out super matte and super flat. This stuff makes your skin look hydrated. It makes your skin look like it took a big old glass of water and it's healthy. Like, don't get me wrong, the other stuff is really good and you can't get wrong with that setting spray, but y'all, if you want like your skin to look very hydrated, you need this in your life. Look at this mist. It's a continuous mist, which I think a lot of beauty companies are starting to come out with, like the continuous mist. But y'all, this stuff is amazing and it's only like 16 bucks. Go get it. Sometimes I replace this with my primer. Sometimes I will go in with my primer and then top this off. But for right now, I am just going to use this as a primer. Okay, so the next product that I'm going to talk about is my foundation. Now, I have switched up my foundation, but at the same time, I'm still using the same thing. So recently, Wet n Wild came out with a Dewy Luxe Photo Focus Foundation, and y'all, this stuff is amazing. At first, I was like, you know what? I don't need that. It's not gonna be as good. So backstory, I was on a business trip and I ran out of foundation and I was like, crap, I need to go get foundation. And they didn't have the shade that I needed in the original Photo Focus, so I picked up the Dewy foundation. Oh my, it is phenomenal. It makes your skin look really dewy. If you can't tell, I have been in a dewy mood here recently. Like, I've been applying highlighter all over my face. I've been making like my skin look super luminous and super dewy. A year ago, I wouldn't have touched a single highlighter. So I've come a long way and my skin is coming a long way as well. So I'm still using the same Wet n Wild Photo Focus Foundation, but instead of the matte formula, I am using the dewy formula. I love this foundation because I feel like it makes my skin super dewy and super healthy and not so dry and matte. Personally, I don't like when my makeup completely matte. That's just my opinion. I know on me at least, it looks super unhealthy and like my skin needs a form of hydration. And with this foundation, it makes my skin look so healthy and luminous and it's beautiful. Now, it still has the same paint scent to it. I don't think they're ever gonna change that, but this foundation is still super full coverage and will still hide anything imaginable. So I completely forgot to mention what shade I am in, and with the Dewy formula, I am in the shade Buff Bisque. It is so pretty. It's a beige. It's definitely like a beigey tone, but it is beautiful and matches my skin perfectly. I am just going in with a kabuki brush to blend it out. The next thing I'm going to go over, it's kind of a two-parter. Now, if you've watched my previous foundation routine, you know I apply my concealer with a sponge. So before, I would use the Morphe sponge, which I love the sponge, but it seemed like my Ulta was always out of it, so I had to go to something else. But I found these cute little like makeup blender dupes on Amazon for like 5 or 10 bucks. They are the, I hope I'm saying this right, Beaky sponges. I think it might have came in a pack of like 5. maybe 4, I can't remember, but y'all, these are bomb. So compared to the beauty blender that is priced at like 20 bucks, these are like 5, maybe 10, like I said, dollars, and you get 4 to 5 of them. That's amazing. I love them. The color doesn't run out when you soak the sponge, and it stays so bouncy, and it applies your concealer beautifully. And speaking of concealer, I have hopped on the e.l.f. train. If you don't know what I'm talking about, I am talking about the e.l.f. 16-hour Camo Concealer. Now, they have like a white tip and a black tip. I don't know what those mean. And honestly, when I was looking at like what shade worked best for me, I didn't really pay attention to which is which. I guess one's matte and one's luminous. I don't know. You would think I would have paid attention to that, but I didn't. But y'all, this stuff is amazing. The only negative complaint that I have about it is that it dries super quick. Like the first time that I used this, I applied it all over my face, and by the time that I got to the second part of my face, it was completely dry. So you have to work in sections in order to make it blend beautifully. But y'all, once you get it set and blended out, it looks phenomenal. This concealer is so pretty. I think it's like 6 bucks maybe, and you can find it basically anywhere. If you haven't tried this concealer, you need to go get it. Before I found this concealer, my favorite concealer was the ColourPop, I think Camo Concealer, I think that's what it's called. I could be wrong, that's probably wrong. But it was the ColourPop concealer. And when I moved down to Georgia, the Ulta here didn't carry ColourPop, so I was trying to find a new concealer that I would like. And I kept on hearing people talk about the e.l.f. Camo Concealer, and honestly I didn't know if I would like it because I tried their foundation a year ago and I wasn't impressed with it, so I didn't know if I would like it. But I eventually gave it a try, and y'all, I love it. This video is kind of short and I didn't have a lot of products to talk about, but if you liked this video and this type of video, hit that like button down below and let me know that y'all liked it, and leave a comment on your most recent, we're gonna call it quarantine find. I know you can't go out and shop, but you can still online shop, so if you've tried anything, let me know and leave a comment down below. I'm not doing a lot of shopping besides like grocery store shopping, but I am ready for Ulta to open back up. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel and hit that notification bell, that way you get notified every time I upload a video, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye guys!